Most mediations these days are conducted virtually, usually through Zoom or some other platform like that. So there's an opening session, and usually we tend to meet with our clients privately once we get to the mediation, either in person or if it's over Zoom, and just have some last minute prep before we go into it. But then the mediator gets in there and everyone is on the screen together, and the mediator sets out what's going to happen that day. And what happens is, whether it's physically in an office somewhere or online, the mediator will, once there's opening statements made by both sides about the case, will put each side into separate breakout rooms, and then the mediator will come in there and ask questions and get any offer that's being presented and any points linked to that offer, and then take it to the other room and present it to them, and then let them discuss it. And then there's sort of a back and forth. So throughout the day, there's quite a few breaks. There's opportunities to keep talking about what points were raised and how those can be responded to within the mediation process, with the mediator going back and forth. It is pretty informal. The opening session usually can take about an hour or so, and then the back and forth goes on for several hours. And obviously, if progress is being made, then it can go on, for the length of a day if it looks like a deal is going to be reached. If it becomes apparent at some point in the mediation that the parties are just too far apart, or there's issues that require additional information to clarify, then the mediation, there's no point in the mediation continuing for many hours if there's no chance of it reaching a successful conclusion. Assuming that a settlement is reached, which is usually done verbally, then there's a discussion about documenting that by way of minutes of settlement, signing a release, and some other related documents, going over the amount being received, the fees that you'll have to pay, what you're going to receive. We're always very meticulous about trying to ensure that our clients know what they're going to get when they agree to a settlement, because we don't want surprises for anybody. We want the process to be a good process where you feel like you were heard, and even if you're not 100% satisfied with the result, you understand it was a compromise. And they often say a good settlement at mediation is one where both sides are not 100% happy, or they go home somewhat unhappy. That's a sign of a fair settlement.